Bonjour and welcome or welcome back to my channel, Claude here. Today I want to talk about this oracle deck, the Goddesses, Gods and Guardians Oracle card by Sophie Bashford. The artwork is by Hilary Wilson. I received this deck beginning of the year, so I've had it for about maybe 8 months, from a subscription box, a card subscription box called Nine of Earth, which I've stopped after this deck because I was receiving too many oracle decks, not enough tarot decks. It was a very good box, by the way, and I have done unboxings. I'll leave you a link, a card at the end if you want to check that out. But anyway, this deck, I was not enamored with it, and it's grown on me, so I figured it was worth a video. So it's timestamped below. If you don't want to hear me ramble on about random things and guidebooks and box and so on, you can go straight to the cards. So yeah, this is a standard Hay House deck, so you can see the box with the slit for the thumbs. That's how it looks. So two-part box. And here's the back. It retails for the US $19.99 and Canadian dollars is $25.99. So connect to the divine feminine, masculine and magical energies of this sacred oracle to receive guidance for inner healing and spiritual growth. The 44 vibrant and soulful cards depict a diverse collection of powerful global deities and spiritual guides to divinely support, empower and inspire your path. So I've got to say, I normally don't pick goddesses, gods, oracle decks. I don't know, they just don't talk to me. This one, however, has really grown on me. I've used it for daily cards for myself and on my channel, and it's worked really nicely. I've got some really nice guidance. So I just thought I'd mention that. When you open the box, you have a message inside. It says, Goddesses, Gods and Guardians, I receive your wisdom with an open heart. Thank you for revealing sacred truths that illuminate my soul's path. And the bottom of the box is just like that. So that's the box. Let me put it here. And now let's talk about the guidebook first. So again, it's standard Hay House. Now, the message at the back is different from the message at the back of the box, so I will read it to you, sorry. Deepen your relationship with the divine feminine, masculine and magical realms. Each of the 44 cards depict a divine teacher who is here to share their ancient wisdom and guidance with you. In this guidebook, you will learn about how each sacred figure's origins, how to intuitively interpret their messages, and connect with their healing energies. Let the goddesses, gods and guardians walk alongside as you create a life of self-healing, spiritual connection and enlightened purpose. And then you have a blurb about the two ladies who created the deck. So when you open it, this is what it looks like. And you've got your table of contents. So you have a welcome, introduction, your welcome ritual, how to prepare your cards, how to do a reading, some card spreads, my prayer for you, and then interpreting the cards. They are not numbered, they are alphabetically ordered. And then about the author and about the artist. So there's the welcome from the creator. Then you have an introduction. I'm not going to read it all because otherwise we'll be here forever, but it's very interesting to read. The purpose of the cards. So, you know, how she intended you use them. So she's saying, you know, you can use them as a transformational divination tool. I like how she explains the setup of the card. So each card describes the key theme of each goddess's, god or guardian, their core soul lesson, and what this could mean for you and your life at this time. And then obviously you go into the booklet for more information. There's a chapter on working with the cards, what you could do with them, and there's also a welcome ritual, which is interesting. You know, it's she basically says it's a short ritual before removing the cards from the box and setting aside 10 to 20 minutes to do it, which I thought was interesting. And there's an invocation here, as you can tell. And then she talks about how to clear your cards, blessing your cards, and so on. So how to do a reading. So think of your question, shuffle the cards, draw cards, And then you have a few card spreads. So you've got the single card readings, today's guidance, which I personally, that's what I tend to do with this deck, I must say. There's also a solar return reading. Take a card on your birthday to illuminate the main soul theme or personal growth lesson your soul is choosing for the upcoming year. Then you've got your 3 card readings, you know, past, present, future, your soul path, and there's a couple of 5 card readings, one on relationships, one called the gateway star. And then you've got hints on interpreting the cards, how they work together in readings, what to do if you don't understand the card's meaning. And there's also, you know, cards reading do's and don'ts. You know, like don't treat cards readings as predictors or destined events or fixed outcomes. They can signify experiences that you're drawing towards you, but they're only a reflection of what you're ready to create or release. So, you know, energy is fluid, basically. So there's lots of little tips, and then how to store your cards. And Sophie, the creator, has written a prayer for the reader, which I thought was very, very nice. And then you move on to interpreting the cards. So let's look at the first one. So the first one is a goddess. It's Aditi. So you've got the key phrase, expand your consciousness, with a summary here. And then here in italic is a bit about the actual goddess. And then it goes into the meaning of it. And then you have always at the end additional meanings with a few bullet points, and then you have an invocation, like a mantra that you can repeat for yourself during the day. And it goes on with all of them. So I really like that. I think it lends itself beautifully for a daily pull. I mean, you can try obviously the other ones, but the other spreads she gives, but for me that's how I use it. And then you've got a bit about the author, and you know, with her website if you're interested, and then the artist, the person who did all of the drawings. Okay, so that was the guidebook. So now let's move on to the cards. So this is how the back looks like, and I really like it. I think it's nice, sunny, warm. I think it's very nice. You get 44 cards, and they are standard Hay House, you know, matte card. I've used them a lot. They're not damaged. I'm happy with that. Standard oracle size as well, so bigger than a tarot deck. I've got average size hands. And let's have a look at them. Now, I've got to say, initially, I didn't like the artwork, and my husband said to me, oh my god, it's an ugly deck, which made me laugh. And funnily enough, it's really grown on me. I actually think it's stunning. I love it now. I think it's very rich in color. So there's the first one, Aditi, expand your consciousness, which was the keyword that was written under the name in the guidebook. I think it's very rich in color as well, which I like. And there's a lot of diversity. You have plenty of people all around the world, gods, goddesses and guardians from all around the world. That is Amaterasu, no more hiding. Then you've got Aphrodite, eternal love. Apollo, divine messages. Artemis, brave spirit. I think this card is stunning. Asclepios, sacred medicine. Athena, wise decision. The Avalon priestess, intuitive awakening. Baba Yaga, patience. I was really thrilled to see that Baba Yaga was in the deck, which is not often there. Bridget, you are a healer. The Butterfly Maiden, beautiful change. Dryad, protect your energy. I think that's stunning too. I must say, I really like it. Epona, earth magic. Sorry, that's my dog. Hathor, soul family. Hecate, past life healing. Hell, end of a cycle. The High Priest of Atlantis, chakra healing. Hod, tell the truth. I really like the keywords or phrases underneath the cards. Imhotep, visionary. Inanna, believe in yourself. Isis, sacred contracts. Kalima, spiritual transformation. Cain, life force energy. King Neptune, sensitivity. You know, with the water, I thought that was well thought out. Kuan Yin, kindness and nurturing. Laya or Leah, stand your ground. They do tell you in the guidebook how to pronounce the names, by the way, I just can't remember them all. Lilith, face your shadow. Mary Magdalene, sacred marriage. Maulisa, balance. Merlin, cosmic knowledge. Love that card. Mermaid of Lemuria, joy. Mother Mary, emotional healing. Nemetona, safe space. I'd never heard of this goddess before, so it was interesting for me to look it up. Ogma, watch your words. Ocean, sweet success. Look how stunning this is. That one as well. Pele, light your fire. Persephone, new beginnings. Kadesh, sexual wisdom. Ra, share your gift. Rhiannon, inner strength. Sedna, there is always enough. The Star Maiden, rest. Thoth or Toth, depending on where you're from, divine masculine. And the last one, Tsol Teoltul, forgive. So yeah, that's my review on this deck. I really love it. I've got to say this, it's very, very honest when you draw the cards. It tells you what you need to hear. I think the guidebook is very well done because you've got a bit on the actual goddess, god or guardian, which means, culturally speaking, you learn about them. But the explanations are very good. The additional meanings, to make it more relevant to everyday life and situations is also good. I love the fact that there is a mantra at the end, which you can either repeat to yourself or you can write it down on a post-it note and put it somewhere where you're going to see it during the day, which I think is good. I love the diversity of the deck. There really is, cultural references to all across the world. I love the color palette. So yes, I'm really, really chuffed, and it's really worth saying that, you see, as I said initially, I was completely underwhelmed by it, and I kind of forced myself to use it for a few daily pulls, and it grew on me. So that's me told, that it was meant to come into my life, this deck. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Let me know what you think. Have you got this deck? Are you thinking about buying it, or you've heard of it? Just let me know. I'd be more than happy to discuss this with you. So wherever you are and whenever you see this, I wish you a wonderful, magical day, and I thank you for your time. I always appreciate it, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.